Hello everybody, it's Rhonda Lee, and thanks for joining me today. I have a project I want to share with you, and it is a design team project for Tresors Deluxe, and it's also a Christmas theme. And so what I have done here, it's an altered book that I turned into a Christmas journal, and I used Tresors Deluxe trims and laces, and the paper I used is Tsunami Roses paper, so I'll link everything below. So let's get started here. Shoot, I forgot to measure it. I'm not sure how big it is, probably like 5 by 7, but this was an old Reader's Digest book, and I just, gutted it, and it's a hardcover, and it's like a green background there. So I let's see what I do first. I Mod Podged the paper on first. Here's the back, and then under the paper I used one of these very pretty square doilies. I cut it in half. That is from Denise's store, Tattered Dream, on Etsy. And hi Denise. And I've used a lot of Wink of Stella pen in clear. I don't know if you can tell, but you might notice it throughout. For those that don't know, Wink of Stella is like a brush pen that gives you a very fine glitter detail, unlike the glitter glue. And it dries a lot quicker also, and you have more precision and control with it. So it's really a great thing. And they have them in all different kind of colors and things. This is the clear one. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a very fine glitter. But anyway, if you guys haven't tried a Wink of Stella pen, you should, because they're really, really cool. And I can tell you where to get a good deal on one right now, and that would be Candace Scarborough. Oh my god, what is that? One Life, her Etsy shop. I'll put the link below too. She has a great deal on Wink of Stella pens right now. So anyhow, let's get going here. So I Mod Podged the paper on, and then I use this beautiful lace here. And this was all one piece, but I cut it to fit, the cover. And what I used on most of the laces here, because they were kind of white and I wanted them to look more vintage, I used Glimmer Mist, this Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist, and I think this is, what is this one in? It's like a gold. It doesn't say what it is, but there's the color. It's like an antique gold or something. It's really neat. And I just sprayed it with that, and that was like as good as coffee staining it, but quicker. So that's what I did to treat the laces. And I also used a little bit of Inca Gold, rubbed some of that along the edges. You can see that. And I laid down this lace right here, and then I added this tassel trim that I had in my stash. And let's see, and then this beautiful crocheted flower, it was from Alice. Hi Alice. She gifted it to me. So okay, so let me see, I think that's about it. Oh yeah, and this little corner piece, metal piece here, I got from Angie. Hi Angie. My Fairy Treasures. So we'll go inside. I made 4 signatures. I sewed them in. And I also distressed all the pages with a Tim Holtz distresser tool, and then I also inked them. So on the inside here, I laid down some cardstock, and then the designer paper from Daisy's Tsunami Rose, and used one of those beautiful, the other half of that doily, square paper doily from A Tattered Dream. My chair keeps pushing away, I'm sorry. And so yeah, I used Tsunami Roses. I think it's called A Christmas Gift, this particular kit. And so that, you know, there was this pocket that you put together to digital download. And so mostly everything in here is from her kit, with a few exceptions, but so it's really pretty. I just really like it. Very vintage. You can do journaling on the inside here. So yeah, this is my Christmas contribution for the year. I won't be doing a December daily this year. I don't have the time. So this is my Christmassy thing. I'm really busy this holiday. So here it is. So I had some little poinsettia of flowers left over, and I used my Ink of Stella pen on there, if you can see that. Okay. And the ink I used around the edges is Vintage Photo. Okay, so here we go. So here's there's lots of journaling pages in here. This is a really good journal for the holidays or for the whole month of December. I use this really cool trim that I got in my design team kit. It's really unique, and it went perfect because there's lots of blues and browns, so it's got sequins and everything. It's really cool. So some coffee stained doilies. Some of the laces are from my stash, like this cotton crochet trim, and this other stuff here is from my stash. And I made like a little tuck here. Used some Ink of Stella there. And all these little cutouts were in the kit. And this here is was a card I got from a friend years ago, and it's like handmade paper. I thought it was really cool. So I thought it went really well in here, so I just, you know, added that in here. It's really soft. A lot of fiber. And then this postcard was from the kit. So right here on the back, I layered a coffee stained paper doily, and then I used one of these really pretty, it was actually a trim, and I just cut off one of the flowers here, and I sprayed it with the glimmer mist. This is from Tresors, and then I had this little poinsettia in my stash, so I just layered everything together there. And I use the glue I use is, what is it called? Fabri-Tac. Okay. Lots of journaling, of course. More journaling, more coffee stained doilies. Then here on the edge of this page, I had this in my stash left over from the goodies I got from Eiley for my December daily last year. Hi, Eiley. And I put just a little bit of the Ink of Stella on there, so there's a little shimmer. And this is beautiful trim from Tresors right here, which I glimmer misted. Because it was just all kind of white, so I just wanted it to be a little tinted. Here's the next page. I made a pocket, used my Martha Stewart punch there. I just love this little tag. So like I Ink of Stella'd the, like all the little fur parts and stuff. And there's the back. And I left it like for more journaling there. And there's a little card here, I think. Yeah. That I saved from last year. So this page here, I had this trim, this little trim in my stash. I don't even know where I got it, but I Ink of Stella the little lantern light and the word bright. And it has this little tag in there from the kit, and I like this because it says Cole issued 2. You can fill in the bad person's name. I gave my son Cole one time, and he really actually deserved it, so he got Cole in his stocking. I'm a mean mom. So here's more of that cool trim from Tresors, another coffee stained doily. Like I said, there's lots of journaling. It's all about the journaling in here. Some more cotton crochet trim, and this other trim I had in my stash. Okay, so I made a little pocket here, and There's this little tag here, believe in miracles, and you can journal on the back. And there's a cute little birdie envelope. It's in the kit. And you just cut it out and put it together. And I sprayed this with the Glimmer Mist also. And you can just glue these together, or you can just like print on both sides like I did, so there was like even more journaling opportunities. So and the cute little birdies there. On this journaling page here, I had this ribbon with Noel and another little poinsettia that I Castelled and some lace, and you can tuck something under there. And it's just more journaling. And the thread I use upholstery thread. It's very strong, but very thin, and it's always worked great for me. It's never, you know, broke or anything. So that's, I swear by it. I love that little scene here with the snow. I Wincastella'd that a bit. I went crazy with the Wincastella pen. Once you get one, you guys, it's like you go nuts with it, but at least it's subtle. So I made a pocket here and another envelope in the kit. It was just a blank spot in the middle there, and then I had this in my stash and it fit perfectly, so I just decided to put that there. And here's a little beautiful tag in there. Does this one open? Jeez. No. No? Okay. Maybe it does, but I just broke all my nails, so I'm useless now. And here's another pretty tag, Christmas Wishes. Had this in my stash. Some vintage trim. Here, I made a little tuck thing here. I had this really pretty gold envelope, actually. So I used my Martha Stewart little leaf punch thing, and so I cut this out of Tresors laces, off of one of her beautiful laces, and layered it on top of some of the paper that I cut into a banner, and, you know, add a little flower there. So there's this little journaling spot there, a little tuck thing. And let's see. Okay, on this page I used the Martha Stewart thing again, made a pocket. And there's this cute little journaling spot. Little kids kissing. Ooh. And this beautiful envelope that someone gifted me. And they embossed it with a really cool embossing folder with snowman. And so I just, like, you know, brought up the embossing a little bit with some Glimmer Mist and some inking. Oh, it's really cute. Love it. I've been hanging on to it. So in there I just used some of the paper collection there. Little kids all looking at the Christmas tree. Can you guys believe it is Christmas again already? I can't believe it. So this is my first Christmassy like thing I made to hopefully kick me, you know, get me going with that it's Christmas again. I can't believe it. Seems like I just finished my December daily last week or something. So here you can see I Wincastella'd Santa's beard and white furry stuff. And here I cut out another bit from one of the beautiful appliques, and I mean laces, and just, you know, put a flower on there, and it's a tuck spot actually. Love the laces, they just look so vintage. I love using this Glimmer Mist on them, it just works so good. So here's some more trim for my stash. And here I just made like a little half page. Use some of that beautiful lace again. Glimmered another, it's like a good little journaling spot there. Some more right there of that trim. And, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, like, I think, these laces that are, you know, I think I got them a few times in here. These are the Tresors. It was a wider trim and I just cut it down. And I love that trim. And so there's some more of those little rosettes. More journaling, more trim. Need a little tuck spot here, and I think this is like the cover page for the kit, for this Christmas kit, and it's called Christmas Gift. But I liked that one better, so I put that on the front. But anyway, had this ribbon left over from last year, and just you know, need another place to journal. Okay, so we're getting near the end of the last signature. I just turned this into a tuck spot. Had some more of that for my stash. This is from the kit, White Christmas. Very cute. I love these tickets. And this page here, a little tuck spot. I had this little doily for my stash, but I used one of these beautiful, I love these little embellishments from Tresors with the pearls and everything. They're so cute. And it was pure white, but I sprayed it to look antique. And that's for my stash. This is from the kit. And I believe it opens. I don't know, I felt like leaving them all open this time. Lots of journaling. So here, I love this trim. I got this from Candace Scarborough a long time ago. Thank you, Candace. It's so beautiful. It's got gold, you know, threads in it. I just love it. It's so pretty. So I layered it with this trim on the page there. And so here, I got this little middle journaling spot, and I have a coffee stain doily, a little doily from my stash, and then one of those beautiful, like cameo, lace cameo roses. I love those so much. Those are so cute. So, here we go. Here's another page. This is from Tresors, which I sprayed also. Had these beautiful leaves here from Vilma. Thank you, Vilma. And I just made a little tuck spot, but I don't have anything in there right now. But that was very cute. And another one of those little tuck banners that I made. Made two of them. So there you go. And I made a pocket here. And in here, these aren't from the kit, but had them left over. Some little notes. And a little Christmas tag. Some cotton crocheted trim there. And that's the last page. And I kind of thought that that last page matched the pocket. So anyways, there you go. That's my vintage Christmas journal. And I really like the way it turned out. If you have any questions at all, just leave me a comment below. And please look at all the links below. I'll have Tresors store, Facebook page, Etsy shop, and I'll link to the papers also. So really appreciate you guys stopping by and watching. Until next time, cheers. Bye-bye.